Hey everybody, I'm Blitz. Welcome back to another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. So today I've got some sort of cool, different episode for you guys. So the developers have been working on a few new units in the game. We'll get into those in a little bit, and you probably know what they are from the title of the video. Anyway, these new units are kind of being pushed out a little bit slower because they're working on another game called Cluster Truck right now. If you don't know what that game is, it's a game where you jump from truck to truck going through levels, kind of an action platformer mixed with some of the physics that Tabs has. In a way, it's a pretty neat game. We're going to be playing that here on the channel sometime next week. I'll have access to it on the 19th. It goes public on the 27th. So if you guys want to take a look at that, that is cool. With that said, that means that they're going to be working on Cluster Truck for the next 2 weeks and not Tab. So updates are going to be a little bit slow on new units, new features, and also the public alpha that they talked about a while back is probably going to be delayed a little bit too. So there's the link down below in the video description that you guys can sign up for and hopefully get a chance to play the game once they're available to, but they're just really busy working on a Cluster Truck right now. I know I get a lot of people asking me how to play it, and that's how it is. You either have to be on the press list, like a bunch of YouTube channels, or you need to be up on the sign up list that's down below in the video description. So they'll just be giving it out to you guys as soon as they're able to, and that is the best way that I can really explain how to get the game. So with that said, guys, I'm going to be showing you the new units that they've been working on. So the first thing we've got today is what they're calling the Chicken Man. This is a giant chicken pooping chicken pooper. Pooping chicken pooper? I don't really know how to describe it. Basically, he poops out the guys that poop out the chickens, which is just absolutely 100% bizarre. Look at how many bullets he takes, too. He's got the archers, so the archers are really buffed up now, and look how much damage is doing, or like not damage is doing to it. So I'm going to slow it down here and just watch this in slow motion. I know it'll be a little bit wonky on the frame rate, but that's alright. Watch that little guy fly off his back leg as it goes up, and there's like an arrow that slides right by it too. And then the chickens are jumping towards the archers, and look at all the little archer bolts that are in his legs and groin and arm and hand. It is so awesome. I'm really looking forward to having this guy as like a boss unit in the game where we can go against him and fight him and try to send in a bunch of watches and in like a field full of footmen that are just going to hack apart his legs and just try to take him out. I think it'd be hilarious. And this is something that's really cool too. Like, what would happen if there was like a Steam Workshop integration where we could make our own units size up? Can you think of like the giant boxers? I think how cool that would be if you had like a field of 3 or 4 giant boxers that we could make on our own. So they also did show this little clip of using the watches after it, and I think it's hilarious. You got the watchers, there's 3 watchers that go, and it actually kills the little chicken man in the background, but he gets back up as he got bolts everywhere in his head. Such a high health unit. And we're going to slow it down for you guys to see again. Look at the watch it go. I love the little guy. Look at his arm bouncing as all the little bolts and rockets go over to the big guy. They hit him at the knees and the shoulders and the arms, and it doesn't really seem to do anything. The bolts are hitting and just shaking around a little bit, and he goes down and he's like, well, just kidding, LOL, I'm gonna stand back up and we're gonna poop out another pooping chicken man and we're gonna attack you. I really think that is totally awesome. Okay, so the next unit we've got is the Viking. Look at these guys. They've got the round shield. They've got the hatches waved way up in the air. These guys look very powerful. My guess is that these are going to be the counter to the poachers and archers and musketmen, maybe? Muskets probably will clear through the shields like they do originally, but these guys look super awesome. So what I've got is about a 15-second clip that'll show off the different biomes and these guys fighting different units. And I'm going to show that to you 3 times, and I'm going to break down each segment into slow mode, some 4 times speed, and we're going to take a look at each of those as well. So first off, we're in this green marshy biome, and then we're going to attack like footmen there. There's guys with spears here and shields that we're going to go against. Cannons, they don't fare against cannons very well. Jumping up, oh look at this. The guy had a ballista bolt in the shield. So let's play it again and look at it. There they go against the line. I love how they jump up at the end. Like a real, well, I don't know if it's real. Firing from the cannon, running in from behind, jumping in with the chickens in the snow biome is kind of cool. I don't know if it's meant to be like that. Maybe a boss level? I don't know. Something cool. I love how it just chops down with the axe, jumps over top, and goes to town, hacking and slashing. Look at this one more time here. Oh, and here comes the giant chicken man. against a rock. How cool is that? There's a big rock in the game now. So let's slow it down and take a better look at what we've got going on. Just watch these guys. Watch these guys close to us, the Vikings. Watch when they chop down on how powerful and strong that looks. They just melt the peasants, much like the footmen do here. But the footmen, they seem pretty powerful on the footmen too. And he was jumping over top of the footmen, trying to get behind the lines like a barbarian or a barbarian horde, I guess, kind of what they were called, weren't they? By the Romans? I don't quite remember that part. But they do the shield wall and jump over top. Oh, it's so cool. They jump up and then hack down. Kind of protected up there too, because nobody can reach them. You're gonna do it one more time. Just charge in and get your feast worth. Watch the guy in the third from the bottom. That first cleave on the peasants there. Oh, that is so cool. Throwing the shield away, punching it away, so it's still, they aren't totally cleaved to it, or they can't grab it all the way, right? But I love how the little straps on the back of it look too. So the next part here is a desert biome. Watch as they go against the shields, and they got the axe stuck in that shield as he chopped down, and kind of gets thrown away. And then they get fired out of the cannon, which, I mean, happens and is totally awesome. So we're going to do some cannon bowling with Vikings once we get a chance to play with them. But I liked it how it's, this is a group of the big shields and the spearmen working alongside the big shields, and it seems like the Vikings hold their own against it, which is really, really awesome. So like a combination of barbarians mixed with these new Vikings would be a really, really powerful class combination, I think. Oh, I just love how it chops down, hits that shield, and the guys are flying over the walls. I hope they're actually developed to fly over the walls. I think that would be really, really, really cool. So the next one we've got is the snow biome, it looks like. It looks totally awesome. There's chickens flying around. Look at this guy. He's got 2 ballista bolts stuck in his shield already, and he doesn't even care. And then they're going against the giant chicken man. So a giant, like a frost giant? How cool would that be as well? I love it. I love it so much. Just charging in, and they're going after him. Look at, they're cleaving the chickens. Oh, and they hit him in the back of the head, an instant one-hit kill. That is so cool. I didn't see that on the other times I watched. So here it goes against the chicken man. Bump, 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 bump. Now turn around. Oh, yes, look at that, on top of a big rock. How'd they get up there? Did they learn to climb? Because they get stuck on tents and church and everything. Now, oh, man, I love when they get the axe in the back of the head and that cross goes out of his eyes. And we'll take one more peek here at them climbing up the rock, right? I think so. Yeah, there they go. They're kind of falling down, so I don't know if they respawned up there just for the sake of that video or what. All in all, I'm really excited to play with these guys. They look really powerful. I hope they're a counter to like the archers and all sorts of other stuff that we've got. I'm super pumped. I hope you guys are too. If you are, let me know down below. We're going to do a shorter video today, and we'll get back into our competition, doing more fan favorite stuff like you guys have been suggesting too, because I feel like you guys like that more than the straight up competition. If you do, let me know. Give me some more suggestions and some ideas. Give me some things that you would like to see in the game as well, because if you guys got really, really good ideas, they may be implemented to the game, and I think that would be really awesome. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, let me know, and keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time.